So basically, we have this. It's called the smoke wall. We're going to take out a shop each, and we're all going to discuss where we think it belongs.
Okay.
Top shop, if it's got good weed, good prices, good selection, then it's also got nice chill, maybe games tables, maybe milkshakes, toasties, the extras, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's not going to be too many in the top shop. Blazing is if it's got most of it but missing one or two things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most shops are going to be in the solid spot. I think we needed all last week was in there.
Yeah.
That's your run the mill average, you know what I mean?
It, yeah.
Then smokable, if it's not so good, or it's, I don't know, it's just takeaway, so it might even have good weed, but it can't even sit in
chill,
there and drink.
Just
So.
lacking a lot of the aspects.
Yeah,
I
and
get
then
you.
not for me is because I'm not going to go negative. We don't have dispensaries anywhere else in the world.
No, but
Anywhere to let you smoke inside and will
it's a
sell you
nice-
weed
Yeah,
is
yeah,
is a
exactly.
good place in my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have so much selection, you're not going to pick these ones, you know what I mean?
100%, and there, there's only so many people can fit in these coffee shops.
Yeah.
They all, and like everybody's got different tastes, don't they?
That's it.
One that's not for me, you could love.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, for sure.
But that's, I didn't want to go fucking
Everybody's got
shit
different
shop or
tolerances.
something.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you say there's no real shit shop.
No,
It doesn't.
they're
really,
better than any shop in any other country. you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
Even
so
with
that you can just walk into.
Like
Yeah.
A joint in your hand.
Yeah.
sit there all day. and smoke,
Establishment.
That's it.
Like, you can't do that in Spain. I'm pretty sure you can't even do that in America. You know,
No.
your ID.
No
smoking lounges in America.
No
That's it.
smoking lounges.
No lounge
so
in America.
for sure.
It
Not
is
yet.
it takes
They're
a
working on
while
it,
to
but
get
not yet.
used
Yeah.
to when you move here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, like walking in because we always chilled in the joke or walking in and out there, being like, oh wait, actually no.
Yeah.
No, I
You're
can
good.
walk in
Yeah,
here with
you're
this.
good.
I love
Yeah.
it. You walk out of a shop
Smoke
smoke
coming
and walk into the next shop still smoking.
Still
Yeah.
smoking, exactly.
Well, depends on now.
Depends.
Well, that's it.
That's all
Yeah.
changed,
Well,
But like that, like even when I was in Thailand, you're only getting Thai weed. But
Yes.
the fact that you're getting weed, you know what I mean?
Was
You're
still
like, this is
amazing.
fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nowhere, even the worst weed in the worst shops here is better than fucking.
100%.
yeah.
Right,
That's it.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, just pick a
Just
random.
random lighter and then we're going to discuss it.
Green place.
Oh, green place.
Green place.
I'm actually smoking the pink runs from there at the moment.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, it's decent enough. Do you want what's your views on green
Let's
place?
see, my views on Green Place. Let's see, I would say it's a solid spot. You
Yeah.
know, because like sometimes it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
I think,
But-
you know, and sometimes the atmosphere and the vibe just really isn't that good for me. But
Yeah.
sometimes
You-
you get some nice weed.
You've definitely got a
It's-
good selection of Cali. I don't
Yeah.
buy Cali, so I don't know
Yeah.
how good it is.
Me
but
either,
it's a good
but
selection.
you say it always helps to have a decent menu.
Yeah.
You know, and anytime anybody ever tells me that they've got something out of Green Place, like it's very rarely complain.
Yeah, no,
So
it's
that's
usually
why I'm going to
good
throw it in
enough.
a solid spot place.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
I'd even go higher. I think
Yeah.
like solid spot is kind. There's so many solid spots. I think like for a while it was one of the best in the city. The weed has gone a
Yeah.
little bit. I think their menu's a bit smaller. They used to
Yeah.
have a bit more selection for the locals, 10s and 12s. Like that's only 12. There's a few at 12 at the moment.
okay.
But then
See-
their couches are comfy enough as well in the background. Good location.
Yeah,
You know what I
the
mean?
location is perfect.
there's a
Absolutely,
few things
for
you gotta
sure.
take
like,
into-
yeah, for sure. The only reason I say solid spot is to say is because sometimes the vibe just isn't
Yeah.
for me. Sometimes I'm in there and I'm like,
It
I'm
is
just,
very dark in
you
the
know,
background.
Yeah,
That's one
yeah.
thing.
turn up your lights.
Yeah.
so like for sure.
Dark and small.
Turn up the
Yeah.
back room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like again,
exactly.
most places are like wooden seats, all that. So
But
they have a bit of
again,
couch,
yeah.
That's true,
room
too.
out the back.
Yeah,
Again, I think it's definitely a bit better than most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if like when I done my I done the polls on the best coffee shops. I done
Yes.
it the last 3 years, and they won it this year.
they did.
So you know what I
yes,
mean? You
yes,
got the
they did.
public vote.
But
so.
no, absolutely for sure. I know it's a popular spot, and 9 times out of 10, their menu is solid.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
know,
If
so
you're gonna,
yeah.
if you're going, if getting Cali, I'd probably send people there. I don't know where else.
Okay,
I know everything was the same price and it wasn't too expensive.
Yes.
I think it's gone up a few euros since last seen it when I seen it today.
Okay.
Then they've got their waxes and their other things as well. So
Yeah.
they're a good
Yeah,
choice.
I
if you're
found
into
their
all that.
waxes is more expensive than other
Yeah,
shops. in
I
Amsterdam
don't
right
buy
now,
wax
though.
either.
Yeah,
So
see,
Well,
I
I
do.
do,
I
you
buy a lot of
see.
wax too.
yeah, would you
yeah.
buy them from shops though?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So dump
Yeah.
rings 100 at the minute
Yeah.
for the Pressure Lab stuff.
Okay.
Green
Uh-huh.
Place is
For-
140.
Okay.
Yeah, for the same
yeah.
For the same
extract.
product.
So
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
So
like I get it
you know,
for
there's
sure.
lots
you
of
Yeah.
ups
know.
and downs.
Yeah.
So but absolutely, like solid
But,
spot. I would
anybody
say.
else have any views on Green Place?
I'm going to say the same.
Yeah.
I cleared it out during the lockdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Rolex.
during lockdown,
Yeah.
they had
Yeah.
a lot of more €10 strains, and
But
they had
even
like,
the
Yeah,
Rolex
they had
and
to
the kosher,
accommodate
Yeah.
to
they
the
were
locals
a bit
more.
more-
yeah, no, that there was no one else
had to
around.
accommodate
Yeah.
to the locals
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could be buying
A
any
lot of
Cali
shops,
or
a lot of shops had
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
then-
you're saying a lot of shops did
But,
the same.
but
Yeah.
it's nice
Yeah.
that they've seen that and accommodated to that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A
Like,
lot of the shops, even Dampering as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like
Dampering, we
bringing
lived
in-
out there for the lockdown.
Yeah.
They always had one or two €10 things,
Yeah,
like, and
for
they were
sure.
always on point,
Like,
weren't they?
But
When
Like,
we
it was
moved, it was at the
the
end of the lockdown, and they
small
still
goods.
had some of those specials.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
lockdown had been lifted, and they were still kind of going with it,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
was nice as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Because all it was like the small buds off the Rocky Dennis
yeah,
and all.
Yeah.
It's
Mo-
them rolled up
it was
as
mo-
well.
it
Then
rolled
you
up
like
with
put
best
it in,
strains,
yeah.
just cheaper, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that about there for
Yeah,
sure.
no,
Yeah. He's even stayed very well with like his Cali string, €16.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
which was
once
Yeah.
you walk in, it's 20 minimum.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Oh,
mean?
easy.
Minimum.
Whereas-
Yeah, you say
I've
minimum.
seen
Yeah.
Balancha started doing 18, 20.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
On the
I think,
Cali.
Yeah.
Pre to me is 20 for all their Cali as
Okay.
well.
So
Okay.
is
and the
Bagheera.
Canadian for $12.50.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
not bad. Yeah, Bagheera's all 20.
Okay.
So,
Ah,
like,
it's nice to see
you
the
know, but
Cali
it is,
prices
it's
dropping
been
down
It's
a
just
reduced
little
a
out
bit.
time though, you
It
know what I
is,
mean?
man.
They
Oh,
went
for
too
sure.
big with it.
Yeah.
You know what
Do
I
you
mean? They
remember
got
like
too
5-6
greedy.
years ago we were
60
charging
a
like
gram.
€60 a
50,
gram?
60,
Waffle was 60
Yeah.
gram for a
I
grab
remember
bag.
noon was 50 as
Don't see
well.
the-
Yeah,
Like-
like it was ridiculous.
But that's when it was the new thing, like, you know what I mean?
The
Brand
actual
new,
flour.
brand new.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
60 quid.
Uh-huh.
a
60
G.
quid a G.
Most Cali when it first came was 50, 60.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
50 or 60. If you got it to 50, you were like, oh yeah,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
And then under that, you were like, ooh,
Yeah.
what
Real?
is this? It was
Is it
crazy.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
Well,
Really
that it was the
expensive.
newest gimmick. But I
You're
would
right.
come into me in the coffee shop and go, "What's your most expensive?"
Bro,
not what's your
yes.
best.
No, no,
what's
no.
good. What's nice.
Yes.
What's
Some
your
people
most expensive?
just like to be
Yeah.
flash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean.
it.
They're
Like
here
a
to
flash
just buy
up.
whatever's
They just
overpriced.
want
And like,
Cali.
not being bad, love the Joker with
Yeah.
all my heart. But like, of all shops to walk in, and be
Yeah.
like, give me your best.
Yeah,
or
what's your most expensive? You know what I mean?
Like, there's a
15
load of other
euros.
shops that rather than the extra 20 quid
Yeah.
in.
No,
You
you're
go into-
right.
You go in and say that in the wrong shop, they're like €500.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
100%. They're gonna
You've got
sell
this
you.
wax that's fucking, you know what I mean?
You
Some
walk
mad
in
don't
the
even
money.
have
army
a
and get a
rig.
5
Yeah.
gram deal of wax, like you
Yeah.
say, €450.
You want to
Yeah.
spend money, mate? Come with me.
Yes, come. Yeah. Do not join throw it in there too.
€160.
But that's how them
Spending
gimmick
a
things
G
sell,
in the
because
shop.
tourists come
Exactly.
over and go, "Oh, the most expensive is obviously
Yeah.
the best." You know what I
And
mean?
you know the thing is
Yeah.
too, some people buy it and then they smoke it or whatever, and it hits them like a train.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
go, "That was amazing," and
Oh,
they
it
go and they
was-
buy
it was
more.
worth it.
Yeah.
And then that's why you say it's sticking around
Yeah,
because
that's
people, the
it.
tourists are buying
That's
it.
it,
You
like-
know they
And
are,
if
and
you
they're
buy-
enjoying it.
Oh,
So
they do.
And if
like
you buy
even our
something-
mates on holidays come over.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
I just got this fancy
Yeah,
3-year-old.
I know, and we're
And
like
they're
looking at it and going,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're like,
fuck it.
"Oh, it's amazing."
But if you
Yeah.
buy something
Well,
and
we've
you
all
enjoy
been
it,
there.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
money well
Well,
spent.
this is it.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
Literally,
That's what I was saying
regardless
last
of what
week,
it
like-
is to anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Like the tourists, if they go into a tourist shop, and it's instead of weed, it should be 12 or 13, it's 15, 16. They're buying 1 gram on their whole
Yep.
holiday.
Yep.
If they enjoy it and they
Uh-huh.
spent an extra €2,
Yep.
means nothing to them. you
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
it.
Like,
Well, they've
yeah.
still enjoyed it and
Yeah.
had a great
You know
time.
what I
Like,
mean?
yeah.
Like if
for
you
sure.
went on holidays and you went somewhere and it was €1 or €2 there for a pint or something, the people would be like, "Ah, fuck it, we're on holidays." You know what I mean?
They're
It's
gonna
like-
do it anyway.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
the
mean?
same vibe.
100%.
There should be like a little under the counter menu for us.
Yeah, for the locals. Yeah,
Locals
They
discounts.
That's it, yeah,
Free
yeah,
extended
yeah.
coffee shops.
Yeah.
you should do that.
Get a new mayor in, make it a law or something, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Might have
Locals
to-
get
I
discount.
might have to run
Yeah.
for mayor myself. Get this place
I endorse that, man. I endorse it.
100%. Damn it.
You have fucked this as vote.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely get the cannabis vote. Right. So I'm thinking blazing because
Okay,
it is
yeah.
a good. You know what I mean? There's probably a time where it would have been top shop. You know what I mean?
There
I
was
get
a
you.
time
I
when
feel
it
like
would've
it might
been
move
that,
up and down the
yeah.
list a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I mean. I
for
think
sure.
in its heyday it would have been top.
Uh,
It never had extras like fucking
No.
games tables or
No.
milkshakes or toasties, ratting,
But it had the
for its
essentials,
weed
and the essentials
and
were good.
location, and again, it's comfy enough compared to most places. Don't even have a cushion on their seat. It's a fucking piece of wood, and they're
yeah.
sitting there broken
Yeah.
arse.
100%.
So the fact that it had a bit of cushion, a bit like a backboard, whatever,
Yeah.
it's better than some. So I think blazing for Green Place. Everyone else happy with that?
Yeah,
Let's
fair
go.
enough.
Yeah.
Right, pass it and let him take out his.
Oh, I'll give it a good shuffle.
We got African Blackstar.
Oh, Blackstar, Imsy Bimsy.
Blackstar.
Love it.
Blackstar.
Representing.
Have you been to there recently?
Do you know what? It's been a few months.
Not
Have you been
since
there
it's
since the
refurbed.
renovation?
No,
It's very nice.
Fresh.
not since the
Yeah.
refurb.
It
I
really
walked
freshened
past a
up.
few times, I've seen inside it, but I've not actually visited it
Yeah.
since.
Yeah.
Check it out. No, it's very nice
Yeah, I do
downstairs.
need to
and
check
all.
it
It's- They have like it used to be. It was weird. It had all these kind of
Yeah.
tables facing each
Four
other.
was a bit strange, yeah.
Now it's kind of got seats along the side, big flat screen TV,
Uh-huh.
games table,
Nice.
couple of stools.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Very
nice,
nice,
yeah, it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I
very
do
nice.
think they got more people sitting the way it
Um,
was.
I tell you could have fit more in before, yeah,
Whereas,
for
like,
sure.
I walked down there one time, there's just like a gang.
Yeah.
Sitting there, you're like,
It's kind of like there's
start
two
walking.
benches now, one on this wall, one on the
You're
other,
kinda
and a
sitting
handful
in
of
with
stools.
everyone
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
which
We-
I'm all for, but sometimes like
We were there when it was quiet and they just gave us the remote. We put on Netflix, sitting there watching the movie for the
Brilliant.
smoke joint. So
Yeah,
that's a nice
brilliant.
Good
little
vibes,
vibe,
like,
For
yeah,
sure, when
yeah,
the
for
staff
sure.
are nice, like that
Yeah.
really
They are
helps, doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah, no,
What's
they're
the
not.
menu like
Exactly.
now? Like a few
The
months ago,
menu's
just
not
before
bad.
the
I think
refurb,
they
it was
have
pretty
been
good.
up
Yeah,
Like,
they
it
do
was-
have a good few
yeah.
selections.
hash definitely.
Yeah,
Especially
Yeah.
because like Imsy does be there, she loves her hash
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah,
she'll just
exactly.
be kind of like, oh, it's a
Yeah, well, I
kids.
want this hash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you know
like
what
stuff when you get stuff like that that actually
But,
cares about
yeah.
food
For
and has
sure.
a passion
yeah,
about
no,
it.
that's
Yeah.
it.
That
Yeah.
helps shops too.
No,
Oh,
100%.
100% it does. Like, more shops
Yeah.
should keep those people.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah,
for
instead
sure.
of pissing them off.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, stop, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I walked into a shop only recently to drop stuff in, and literally I was like asking her, she's like, oh, I don't even smoke.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
geez,
here?
that's
Like,
a
you know
good
what I
job
mean?
for them,
Yeah.
isn't it, then?
But I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah, like, you need to have people
you
with
should be
knowledge and,
educated.
you know
Yes,
what I
that
mean?
should be
But-
part of the interview. Like, you
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have some cannabis-related questions in
if
the
you
don't-
interview for a coffee
really-
shop. Yeah.
If you don't smoke, that's fine. Just still help them, you know what I mean? Like, you can't say,
Yeah.
oh, don't ask me, I don't
Yeah,
smoke. You work here.
100%.
It's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
job,
But
you know
you're
what I mean?
given
Exactly.
Try and
something
learn a
someone
little
that
bit about it.
alters your mind.
Yeah, no, you
what I
should
mean?
know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
You
or,
should be
Yeah.
able to give people some solid, even comforting education.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This will be
Yeah.
okay.
It's like-
take it slow.
As,
Yeah.
a,
You're
as, a,
like,
sh-
I don't
as
know.
a chef, I had to explain to
Yeah.
waiters what that food item was on the menu.
Yeah.
So they could then explain to a customer. 'Cause
Yeah.
we can't go out front all the
Yeah,
time
no,
and explain
that's
to
it.
the customer. Do you know what I mean? When you
Yeah,
take
of
things
course.
like that, it's
So
like,
they have to learn their,
yeah, you
their,
have to
their
learn
craft.
your,
like-
your craft.
yeah.
It
Exactly,
should
no
be
matter where you
right,
work.
This is
Yeah.
our new strain this week. Here's the information. Here's the
Yes.
genetics.
Yes.
Here's where it came from.
Yeah.
It should
Yeah.
be.
No, that's it. Like,
No,
They
it's,
for
had
sure.
the cannabis college doing that. It
Yeah.
was like I remember even
Yes.
before I moved here. I can't lie, I did look into it. It was like the bud tending course. I was like, oh, totally. And then I realized you could just walk in. It was
Yeah.
like, alright,
Yeah, yeah, like it was.
But
Like,
I
yeah, it's
thought
nice
No,
that
for
was
sure.
good, though.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
I don't think there should be a whole exam to sit in, but I think there you should have some at least knowledge or
yeah, of
passion.
course,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
You can't just walk
Like-
in being a
Exactly.
big macho, being like, "Oh, I blaze fat dongs
Yeah,
with 2 cigarettes
you,
in it."
you
Yeah.
still
You know what I
need
mean?
to know
You need to
your
know
sativa
your-
from your
Sure.
indica,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's it.
You
Like,
just have a high
have
level
a
of
basic
knowledge,
knowledge
on
of
Yeah.
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Know what the product
Yeah,
is
that's it.
and what it's gonna do.
Like, wake up.
What? No, leave him, he's dreaming.
He's driven.
Damn it. The Kush puppy's having a dream. But I remember my first day when my first job was in Barney's, and literally they told me how to use the cassette, and then my first customer was like, "I want this," and I've never had a job where I didn't need to go, what do we say to the customers? It was
Yeah.
literally like,
Yes, man.
sativa, indica, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you
Yes.
need a bit of this and this, you know what I mean? I was like, show me how to use the cash register and fucking
And
what
you're
buttons to
good.
press.
I know the rest.
And the rest. I
Exactly. Yeah, I used to work in Green Place IC when I first moved over here too, and it was
was
the same.
that one or the
I
other
had the
one?
Harlem Strap one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Were you there when Marco and Luca were there?
Yes, I was, but just at like the
Brilliant,
tail
lovely.
end of when they were there, and then I
Nice.
was only there for like a month or
Yeah.
two after that, you know, when I left as well. But
Yeah.
like it was the same. It was like they showed you how to use the casa,
Yeah.
and then somebody comes up to you and goes, "Oh, I'm looking so weird." You're like, "All right, you know, what are you looking for? Sativa, indica? How do you want to feel? Do you want to be relaxed?
Yeah.
You need to sleep? Like, you know,
Yeah,
you're
that's
able,
it.
like." And people were just like looking at you, going, "Oh, okay, like
Yeah,
yeah, they
there's
know
good
what
knowledge
it's
to
cool.
do.
It's good."
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think
like
it
imagine
should
somebody
be.
coming in, you're like, right, so sativa is happy, and you're trying to explain
Yeah.
to new, they're like, which is the happy one again before I tell the customer? You're like, I'll get the fuck out of
I
here.
know
Yeah.
exactly. Like for sure, everybody that works in a coffee shop should be knowledgeable about cannabis.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Like
I
it
mean,
just, you know, whether you smoke it or not.
yeah,
for sure.
that's it. You should know at least the
No.
basics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enough to tell the tourists. 'Cause they don't need to know the full thing.
No,
No,
They need to know.
exactly. They
But
need
I
to
think
know what they
gives
want.
some
Just
comfort. I think that like
yeah,
you're not having a trip. It's not an hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
But I think because it's altering your mind, any substance in that way should be given in a safe space.
Yeah.
Be it mushrooms,
Yes.
cannabis,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
If it's your
would
first
you
time.
explain what to expect?
Yeah,
Because people come in
someone
thinking
getting
mad
hands-
stuff's going to happen when they smoke weed. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not
But
like
I've
that. You know what I
heard
mean?
loads of mad stories of people coming on holidays here, eating an edible, and they're like, "Man, I was tripping
Yeah.
balls."
yes, I've
I'm
heard
like,
so much
where
of that.
did
But
you buy?
They probably
Where
bought
did
the
you-
fake edibles from the tourist
You know
shops.
what
You know
I
what I mean?
mean?
And
It's
had
all
the
in their head
placebo
then.
shit, you know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah.
though,
I'd say a
very
lot of
much,
people get
yeah.
placebo high over here.
Yeah.
you
But
know?
you're right. I've heard so many people do the same, and they say, "Oh, like I came here and I took an edible and I slept for 3 days." You're like,
Yeah.
"Yo, bro, you were just really tired.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
that's
you needed
it.
to sleep."
Yeah.
Your body
Like,
needed
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just taking the opportunity. Okay, it's
But
true.
yeah, I would say Blackstar would be a solid spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Even
like
before the
if-
refurb, I was
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah,
enjoyed
Really
with the
good
getting straight
reverb,
out of
it's
it
probably a
every now
little
and
bit
again.
better, but it's a bit far out as well.
That's the only thing
thing
going against it,
It's
really,
a
isn't it?
lot.
Yeah,
There's a
you
little
kind of have to
walk.
travel to it or be in a hotel
It
near.
does.
it,
Yes,
you know
or
what I
know
mean?
about it.
Yeah,
although,
yeah.
although it's got a good burger spot beside it now.
The smash
Oh,
burger.
yeah, it is banging.
The night we were all in there
You
watching
go have
the
a
movie,
smoke and get a
Nah,
giant
they all
good
got
burger
it, and
there, you know?
I had just eaten, so I was like, oh, all right, they all got it, brought it down while we were watching the movie in there.
Yeah,
and I heard it's nice.
That's a good spot now, for sure.
It's a smart move if you're gonna set up a food spot right beside a fucking
Coffee
coffee
shop.
shop.
And,
you know what I mean?
and I think they
100%.
have a thing where you're allowed to bring it into Blackstar.
No.
Yeah, they've got like
you know,
an agreement
Yeah.
sort of
even,
going on.
yeah.
Love
They're
it.
like, we don't
Yeah,
do
love
food,
it.
but we have a shop next door. You know what I mean?
You can, you know,
But that's community.
Oh,
That
100%.
is community
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas, like,
yeah.
you could have some snobby food place and you're like, oof, keep your customers
Yeah,
indoors.
no, that's
close
it.
the
Exactly,
door.
and
it'd
Whereas
be a
we're
nightmare.
like, let's work together.
Even,
You know what I mean?
I think
Very
it's-
nice, like.
It's a big shot. So one of them on Varmastrat, they have a food menu, but run across the road.
Yes.
So they literally go, what do you want? Then run across the restaurant, order
Order
it,
it,
and
come
come back.
back.
Like they have a connection with them, but
Nice,
it's not
yeah.
on their spot. They go across another place, going, yeah, here's an
Yeah.
order. Like,
We're
you know what I mean?
helping each other
Yeah,
out. You know
it's
what
like
I
going
mean?
to grab you a
happening more and
takeaway.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
So
Yeah,
definitely.
no, for
Yeah.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure. And more and more of that is popping up, which is
Yeah.
nice to see.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is. We lost a lot of like community and connection in all lifestyles.
Yeah,
not
no,
just the
definitely.
casuals.
Everyone was on their own fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas
So
I think
was
it is
forced onto
little
us.
pockets
Yeah.
are building.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's nice to see it starting to open up a bit again,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It
Coming up,
is,
yeah.
yeah. People wanting to
Pass
really
that down to her.
jiggle one. Legends. Ooh. That's all we can. Nice clipper. I'm gonna put it back in because I don't know the shop.
That's
What was
fair.
it?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you go Baba.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, yeah, because.
Baba's a nice shop.
Baba's a nice shop, I like
Yeah, I was only in there a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. One of you was working there, were you?
I work in Bagheera,
Okay,
so
yeah,
it's, you know,
so-
affiliated.
Affiliated.
Do you know what one of their main things I love? Their pipes are fucking spotless.
Yes.
They look after their equipment.
Yeah.
What
Like,
they have like bond
pristine.
things?
The
on
for
thing?
dampers?
They have
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
On
did they
every
work?
table.
So it's a vaporizer, but it's
Yeah.
a bong type vaporizer.
Right.
It's like the
So it's
healthiest
incredible.
way,
Yeah,
isn't
Incredible. Yeah, I like a verdamper.
it? Yeah.
I have one at home, so it's a base bong, glass bong, okay?
Yeah.
And there's a tube comes down in the middle of it, and then your bowl sets on top of that tube. And coming out of the spout then is your mouthpiece.
Yep.
And you've got a heating element, which is a glass heating element with a metal
coil.
coil in the
Yeah.
middle.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You then set that on top of the bowl,
Yeah.
and it conveys heat down in to it, vaporizing
That's it,
it
vapes
as
the
you
weed.
pull through.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no
But,
burn. No
Like a
smoke.
vaporizer like this would be a very low kind of hit, but just a like a
Yeah.
little, you know. You
Nice
wouldn't
on the go
Yeah,
bong.
on
Yeah.
the go. If you're already high,
Yeah.
you can
They're
talk
great. Them
yourself up.
Dynavap things.
They
are,
are. I
like
like a
they
Dynavap, yeah.
But with a verdamper, it's more of a this is gonna fuck you up kind of
Mm.
hit.
Honestly,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
It's like hitting 3 bombs in a row.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know that? Yeah.
Any bong smoker hits this and
how
goes,
much would you need to
"Whoa,
put in
I
it?"
want another one of those.
So,
Yeah, no, you do.
The minimum I ever put in it is 0.3 of a gram.
Okay.
Yeah, and even that small.
Even that small,
like,
like,
you know,
it,
that's
it
a
really
small
warrants
dose.
at least a 0.5,
Okay.
0.6 of a gram.
So
of
it's a big
flour.
hit because it's a big
Because
bit.
it's
Yeah,
like
but you
more.
could easily throw a gram and a half in there,
Very
and it'll
easily.
eat it up,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, for
Share
sure.
it between 3 or 4
But it's
people.
great.
You can toke on it for a while.
Yeah.
as
Yes,
well,
that's
which
it,
is
it's all
nice.
that lasts.
It lasts a while. It's
Yeah.
not like a dab or
No,
something.
it's
No.
gonna done. Yeah.
Thing is, then, too, halfway
like
through, you
a-
can take it off, give it a little stir.
It's like
go
a
again,
hookah,
you know?
in a way, nearly.
Almost.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of that vibe about it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And you can share it with a lot of people as well, which is nice.
Yeah, but Baba
no.
have one on every table, which
got
is
your Baba,
it's
you
great,
buy your-
you know,
Yeah.
it's really good.
You stick it into the verdamper, and the 5 of
Yeah.
you just get high off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It's even that, it brings it together, it's not
Uh-huh.
everyone just on
Yeah,
their
just
own kind
little
of joint.
communal.
Yes, a wee bit more communal vibe
Yeah.
to it.
Exactly, which I like about that shop too.
Yeah, really lovely
Yeah.
energy.
It was sad that they get moved from
I
the
was
warmer
just
strat
about to
though.
say the location
Yeah.
again. There's
They're,
such a good.
they're like one of the most out of the way.
Oh, they're
they
in
really
a
are
housing
now.
estate, like. you know
Yeah,
what I
so
mean?
many people like get lost looking for Baba in a way. You know, they're like, I looked for Baba, but I couldn't find it. And then, but, you know, it was like an hour walk, and I was getting tired, and I
Yeah.
just went, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go somewhere else." And it's like, yeah, that sucks.
I
You know,
get
that
it.
sucks. But I do it for sure. I get it.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to find unless you know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like any shop street or anything.
No,
just
it's
houses.
literally
No.
you're
Yeah.
walking through the housing estate and then it's
Yeah.
just there on your right. Like you'd miss it if you're walking past it. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, if you're on the wrong side of the junction.
Yeah, you just wouldn't get noticed. Yeah. But like from that location you literally had to walk by it to go onto the Warmerstraat, and then it's fucking all the way out
Right
there.
on a corner.
That was the biggest shame about the Warmerstraat, wasn't it? Was the Baba. Like Baba was the most popular.
But you know what?
on that
I think
corner.
it was always
on
so
the two
full. I don't
corners.
think
Yeah.
As you walked down, there were stones on one corner and Baba was on the other corner. They were like the spots.
But I think Baba was always so full I was never actually in it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
same man as a
I got in it
tourist.
once or
Same.
twice.
Yeah, I
as a
remember
tourist,
walking
so I
by.
did.
I remember always being there, but I was always like, oh, full again, fuck it. We'll go.
Yeah,
flat
out.
out. Same
And there were
man.
so many shops, you didn't even
Yeah,
think of it.
exactly.
You know
You
what I
could
mean?
go round the
No,
corner
no,
into
you
a
didn't
different
need to wait.
one.
That was true
Like
then.
Stones, Hunters, everything was just down the
And
street.
you were a tourist, you didn't know where it was good or bad then.
No,
you
you
know what I
only
mean?
did that.
You're like,
You only did that about weed. You
Yeah,
needed to
you
feel
know.
the empowerment of walking into a shop
Yeah.
and buying some weed,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
You know.
And so comfortably and free.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all we were after.
The many times as a tourist, like you land in before you even go to the hotel, like
Oh,
you go to a
shit.
coffee shop, you
Yeah.
buy 5 grams of whatever smelled the best, you
Yeah.
sit there, you smoke it, and you just
Yeah,
feel like you're on
bags
top of the
and
world,
all
don't you?
that.
You know?
Yeah.
high as hell walking, checking into this hotel. Like.
up the stairs, crawling.
Yeah,
up
that's
there.
it. Yeah. You say you need to get high to deal with the stairs, but then
Yeah,
you get high
stop.
and you still can't deal with the stairs.
I remember we stayed in one place and we had rucksacks on our backs where we were
Yeah.
interrailing around Europe, and we were going up the stairs and the other stairs above you was so close that you literally had to, because my rucksack's on my back, I had to crawl so I wouldn't touch the next stairs like that.
Yeah.
Trying to go up this half ladder, half stairs, fucking hybrid. It's such a crazy city.
It is.
Like
Yeah.
for a place where everyone's stoned and drunk and on drugs,
And
it's
partying,
everything
yeah.
is steep and fucking no safety rails on the canals.
insane.
and
For a country
cobbles
with
missing
no hills,
everywhere. Yeah.
It's the most uneven country I've ever been in.
Yeah. That's because it's built on sand, you know.
That's it. It's all sinking at different levels.
Yeah.
But no, for sure, like if you've never been in an Amsterdam house, like you walk in and the stairs for a start are a shock.
I do dread it.
Yeah.
I hate when they're like, oh, we're just on the top floor, door on the left. Fuck
And
you.
taking your
Oh.
tourist suitcase up them stairs then.
Oh, you'd be sweating.
In front of you, you're trying to peek out in front of the
Absolutely.
suitcase.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, there's no handrailings and they
Yeah.
curve and they're
Yeah.
steep.
And then try and move furniture in now, the fuckers. You
Oh,
know?
We've
yeah,
all
no,
done
that's a different story now.
You find a whole different strength.
Uh,
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, don't you?
Take your
You
fridges
bring
and all upstairs.
Amsterdam,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
And like
Things you
usually
don't
you're
know
like,
you
here
can
mate,
do.
give us a hand with this. Now you're like, right, fucking lifting everything.
I remember-
Amsterdam
Insane.
strengthens you.
I remember
It's
getting the
does.
fucking
yeah.
bed frame and it was like this fucking like a single thing, and the stairs was that tight I couldn't even fit the single
the
bed.
single
up.
up?
I
No,
had to
no,
dump
like-
it again. You know what I mean? It was fucking. It was that tight I couldn't even get a single base up the blade.
It's insane.
Oh,
I think though that's why so many people are kind of obsessed with Amsterdam too. Like,
Yeah.
they come here and those little things are so different to anywhere
Yeah.
else in the
Yes.
world. They're just like, what goes
there's
on
a lot
here?
of things
Like,
to make
Yeah, it
Amsterdam
is, yeah.
unique. You know
For
what I mean?
sure,
Like, with
yeah,
the
for
weed,
sure.
the canals, the houses, so
Yeah.
many things that make it different to
Yeah.
anywhere else in the world.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
the combination of all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
it.
like,
it's
oh,
very
this is why I'm
overwhelming.
here.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
first time's very overwhelming, isn't it? You know,
Oh,
like
Can
yeah.
you imagine for Americans though that have come from like New York or something? All they
wow.
know is this big
Yeah.
city and everything's
And these
perfectly
little alleys.
straight and all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now there's these little
Oh,
roads. and,
yeah, all these little alleys then
Yeah.
just.
yeah, I can say it's a strange experience for
yeah.
those.
And
for
they-
them.
they-
It is.
they don't
Nothing
travel
even
that much.
matches
No.
the
Yeah.
roads.
No.
Everything's
Like
curved.
this canal
Yeah.
always trips me out. How Bluebird, Waterloo Pine are all that way facing.
Yeah.
But then when you go to them, they're not in
Oh,
the
you
Can't,
oh.
yeah,
You can walk in 5 or 6 different directions and still end up in the same place. Like, you know what I mean? Everything
Yeah.
just
And you've
curves.
gone the street
Yes.
the whole other way.
Yeah,
You're like, how am I
it just
here?
curved back around without you noticing.
I know. That's one thing I always kind of loved coming as a tourist though. Like I got lost on a permanent
Yeah.
basis,
Yeah.
but I was never really lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You're
you just keep walking.
wandering.
You
Yeah.
keep walking, and you're like, yes, I know
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's-
walked by here 3 times
Exactly.
already.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
this area a bit
my,
better.
my very first time in Amsterdam, me and 2 of my friends, we got so high. We were trying to get to Central Station. Now, I can't remember exactly where we were at, but we seen a policeman and we heard rumours that if you ask the police, they'll help you.
Yeah.
In Ireland, if you ask the police, they'll kind of...
Trying to arrest you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so, you know,
Search,
can I search you
search.
there, please?
yeah. So we, we thought we'll give this a try. We'll ask this policeman. So we went up. We asked the policeman, excuse me, but we got a little lost. Any chance you could direct us to Central Station? And he goes, yeah, you need to go down this way, make a left, make another left, loop around, and come back up. And we did this whole adventure, and we come back up around to Central Station. We looked down left, and there was our starting point. The policeman absolutely took the complete
No,
hand out of us,
no.
so we did. Sent us the whole way out right us, and he just going, yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, behind it.
Religious
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
That's brilliant.
So bad.
Not like
No,
the
they
Dutch
will
have sense of
help.
humour,
Oh,
huh?
no,
for
no,
sure.
But that's the wonderful
Dark
thing about
sense of
Amsterdam, isn't
humour.
it? That you can just walk around in loops.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it just circles right
Yeah.
back around to itself again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It is Magic City.
Yeah.
Some days you
Yeah.
do be cycling through and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? To live here and like on a sunny
I have
day.
to pinch
man.
myself
Yeah.
sometimes.
It
Yes,
is,
for
it's
sure.
Every
real,
street is like a
Sure.
postcard, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And like you say, when you're on the bike, it's completely different than when
Yeah.
you're walking.
It
Yeah.
And
is,
like
yeah.
you don't realize how much quicker it is on a bicycle until
Yeah.
you live here. You
Yeah.
get a bike and you're on it, and you're like, this would have
Oh.
took me 1 hour to walk, and now like here I am
15
10 minutes
minutes.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's-
is like
it's
back a
insane.
car in the city. The bikes are.
Oh, bikes
It's
are
the way to go. Yeah,
It is,
It's
the
the way to go.
smoothness, yeah.
It's almost essential. You know, if you move to Amsterdam, you need a bike.
Yeah, no,
You know?
it is. It's going to get robbed to buy another one.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's, you
cycle
know.
Goes, yeah. No, I love it.
Right, so where are we putting Baba in the list?
Oh,
Ah,
I'd say
that was
for like blazing probably. I think just 'cause they're.
What's their menu like these days? I
You
know, I know.
what,
Big
Baba,
have
I
the
haven't been in a
biggest-
while.
Is it still
so
identical to Bagheera's?
No, it's different.
Okay.
not identical.
It's not identical. There's some
Yeah.
some
It's
similar,
similar.
you know.
I was only out
I
there a
think
few
we've got the
weeks
lemon
ago.
bubble, the amnesia,
Yeah.
you know, like the standards, the kosher kush,
Their edibles
possibly.
are completely different.
But their edibles are
Okay.
different.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they are.
They have
I
a
didn't
few,
notice that.
There's two other companies supplies edibles for Baba.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
okay.
I do half the menu for Bahira, and Tricom Science does the other half of the menu for Bahira.
Oh,
Lovely.
nice.
Yeah, I do the
Yeah.
cake
What have you-
pops,
what have
cake
you-
pops and
Oh,
vegan
the cake
brownies.
pops are down there.
Yeah.
How many
Lovely.
shops are you in now?
Nice with the vegan brownies. Good show.
In Holland, I'm in 9.
Well
Nice.
done.
And
Very well
in
done.
Spain,
I like-
Barcelona, I'm in 15.
How do you even have time to
Oh.
keep all these fucking
Come
supplied?
on.
Like,
I work
It's
7
the
days a
weed,
week.
man.
yeah, man. Like, you must have a factory just churning out this shit. Like.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I chilled out
fair
a little
play
bit.
to
I
you.
chilled out. I've one in Barcelona and one in Den Haag.
Oh yeah.
Which, you know, it keeps me busy enough, but also lets me
This
focus
stuff.
on other things. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
nice.
this, you know, for
Can
sure.
you get these into like head shops here and stuff?
See, yes and no. So I need to be like a legally registered company to make cosmetics. I have a legally registered company in the
Yeah.
Netherlands. I'm just not legally registered to manufacture CBD products yet.
Okay.
Working on it.
Yeah,
working
yeah,
on
yeah.
it. So yeah,
That's a
soon
process.
and eventually,
It's a
like
process.
it
But
will
you're
be.
bringing in a
expensive
whole
process.
different. Yeah.
Yes, that's it. They need to be.
Exactly.
They need to go through
Certified.
basically the
Yeah.
EU certification,
Yeah,
the tests,
yeah.
and all that to make sure that the EU says they're safe to sell.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
technically classed as a cosmetic product.
Yeah,
You know.
I get you.
Fair,
So yeah. so we need to put them through that process, and then but that takes a little bit of time, a little bit of money. So we're getting there.
These
Yeah.
pet shops are fully legal businesses, not like the coffee shops that are
Oh,
grey
yeah,
areas.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
So
they
they
ask
have to
for
be
those-
like,
They have to
need this
trade
paperwork.
all
Yeah, they need the
Yeah,
paperwork.
yeah.
They need the proof, just in case
Unfortunately.
they do get raided or whatever. Then
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
by the books, which I understand, of course, for sure.
100%,
So
They're
that's
just
something we're
stocked
working
full
on.
of fake edibles. That's
Yeah.
all they have.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Crazy
It
stuff.
is. It's crazy.
If you ever come to Amsterdam, don't buy any edibles that aren't from a
No,
coffee shop.
no.
If they're
Yeah.
fucking boxes of cookies, gummies, anything from a regular shop,
Lollipops.
do not buy it. They're
Even
Coffee
fake.
shops are the
joints
only
in the-
people licensed
them
to
head
sell
shops.
Yeah,
THC.
only
Yeah.
coffee
Yeah.
shops have real
Yeah.
weed. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
The amount of people come into a coffee shop with tubs of cookies.
Yeah,
and
and they're everywhere.
They're more
Honestly,
expensive
yes.
than normal
Joints
edibles.
as
Yeah, I've
well.
seen them selling
When you
joints.
tell them that there's no THC in it, you see the anger
Oh,
in their
man.
face, and they're like, "I spent 30 euro on this," and you're
Yeah.
like, "What?"
You could have got a cake
Ours is
for
10.
8.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like for
And
sure.
beautiful quality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really beautiful quality.
No, I just see. I remember there was a group of lads, and
Yeah.
they're all getting edibles to me. And one fella's like, "I'm gonna see how these work first." It's like they won't be working.
They
Like,
won't work at all.
I always tell them you get diabetes before you get high off their thing. You know what I mean? They're just,
100%.
they're just cookies, maybe a bit of
Yeah.
CBD,
Maybe.
maybe.
If you're
Yes,
lucky.
if you're lucky, you'll
If
get
you're
some
lucky.
CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
it.
But no, hopefully soon we'll get us into some head shops. For now, though, Kramer's in Den Haag
Okay,
are,
yeah,
are
right,
work
yeah.
with me. They're happy to take it.
Yeah.
Super Siberia Social
Oh,
Club
would
in
they-
Barcelona
would
are
you get rid
happy.
of much in there?
It goes a little bit slow, but
Yeah.
it moves as well,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
nice. You know,
Yeah.
you
People
get
do
people,
take
you get people coming in looking for an alternative,
Yeah,
and they've got
I
it.
think the hampers
to
will
offer.
sell more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
a little
'Cause maybe
variety.
they only want one or two, but suddenly they're buying the whole lot. 'cause
I get
fuck
you.
it,
It's,
you know
it's
what
in
I
the
mean?
hamper.
Use it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
exactly.
then it's a great gift for a stoner. You
It
know what I
is,
mean? Like
yeah.
you know a
It
stoner.
really is.
A
Yeah.
hamper of
But no,
CBD
for sure,
products.
I'm open to a
Mhm.
few more. I would like a some in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if a
Oh,
coffee shop in
definitely.
Amsterdam, because it also brings it to the people of Amsterdam.
Yeah, no, of
You know, there's
course.
not really
It's
much
a
difference in
yeah.
Amsterdam coffee shops. You walk in, you get your edibles, you get your weed, you get your hash.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you get some rosin or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's nothing really different as such.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
that's
let's
it.
make that happen. You know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do come in looking for, oh, if you got something a bit lighter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants, can I get your
100%.
fucking
Like
strong
I work on
shit?
Bagheera,
Yeah.
part time now, and we sell CBD weed,
Yeah.
and it is so popular. Like that
Nice.
really surprised me.
Yeah,
how
a lot of
popular
people
it
come
was.
in and ask for CBD.
100%, and it's
Yeah.
like you say, it's because people don't want
To be monged.
to be monged all the
Yeah.
time. Exactly. Some people just want
Yeah.
some CBD or
Yeah.
something a little bit lighter, or like as
Some
you say,
just
you
smoke
know.
on anything, but yeah.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
And
messed
then
up.
for
they
sure.
ask, because there ain't nothing else I can do except for smoking and eating.
Yes.
So usually the answer's no. You know,
100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Like,
say no, exactly.
Well,
so
then
it's,
you have
yeah,
other
but
things,
there is
yeah.
options out there,
There
guys.
is,
So
yeah.
you know, let's
No,
let's make it
really.
available to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
You know.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
for sure.
I think this country is the wrong country to be.
Do you know what?
They're
It's,
going backwards. So
They're
you know
going a
what I
little
mean?
bit
It's-
backwards.
It's
yeah.
hard to grow in somewhere that's shrinking. You know what I mean?
It is, but you know, we're
Still
still gonna try.
Still
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
here
Still
in
gonna
we're
Ireland.
try.
Think
And like you
definitely.
say, it's definitely a lot more opportunity here than there is in Ireland.
Yeah, oh, fucking
Yeah.
100%.
No, Ireland, there's still people that likes this thing in Ireland, but it's still all
It's too
underground.
hard,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
it's
it's out of the back
You're
of
back
the
in the
car,
street,
like,
dealer,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Exactly,
Meeting
man.
people on the side of the road and
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I
With
mean?
a bath bomb in your
yeah,
hand.
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean?
know.
Worried.
Or
I
here's your
know,
body
like,
butter.
it's,
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
Yeah.
It feels even more stupid, to be honest, when you're doing it like that. You're handing over
Yeah.
a lit balm and you're like, this feels like such a criminal action,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
really, really
be
not.
made.
Like, and
Yeah.
you know, like you say, so it's
Like
it's nice for
bad
people
bombs
too.
and crime
Yeah.
sound like the two
I
opposite
know,
things.
and even
Yeah.
as for a customer buying that and feeling like that's not nice either.
No.
You know, no, for
Being
sure.
sketchy where you put it in the
Exactly.
house. And
Yeah,
all.
you're trying to get
Yeah,
relaxed
so-
with a bat, and you're like, "That going to have to meet this guy in the corner to get the
Exactly.
bat."
So it's nice
Bit of
people
bath
can walk
salts
into
as
a
well.
shop and see it
Yeah.
and go,
Yeah.
cool. It's just another product like
Yeah.
anything else.
With a full description, the
yeah.
whole lot.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh,
So where are we?
amazing.
We're putting Baba.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was sorry.
Do you think maybe the edibles kicking in?
Uh,
We just put up as far as Blaze, and I think it's just missing a
I
few
think in
things.
between its location and stuff.
I would say solid spot.
I would say solid
like,
spot,
yeah.
just
The
because of the
blazing-
location.
I get hyped up on my project.
Location's
Yeah.
So I'm
terrible.
like, this is
Yeah.
amazing.
Location's
Their
terrible.
Like the solid
pipes
spot's
are-
got to be full fairly quick, you know. what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know what? It
They don't
might
have
go
any
into
extras,
blazing because they've got the
you know,
vapes
they
on
don't
every
have to make it
table,
double the
but
And I
size.
think because they're clean.
and they're clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clean
Yeah,
vapes on every
yeah,
table
but they
is
point
a
me
real
out
good
any other
experience.
shop
But
that has clean
I'd
pipes.
say their negative is their
Most of them
menu's
are
good but not
disgusting.
great, and the
Clean your pipes.
locations.
And they
yeah.
don't have, and they don't have
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
No food at
There's
all.
no- yeah, there's
No
no
food
extras.
out around it. Yeah, there's no food
Yeah.
out around
Oh, I
it.
feel
It's
like
all
they're going
nothing.
I
lower.
think solid spot.
Yeah,
Right,
I
give
do
us
agree.
the
Solid
bag
spot.
and we'll get the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it is going to be a lot in just in the solid spot, but then but we also talk about why they're there and what they're still
Yeah.
good and
That's
what's
it,
bad
like,
about
yeah.
it. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
nice that a lot of them are kind of consistent that way, and they seem to be offering similar things in a
Yeah.
way that most people can go to a coffee shop, no
Yeah.
matter kind of what it is, and
Yeah.
get something that they will like.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice that there are
You don't
not a
have
lot
to
of them in that
search.
not for me, or
Yeah.
there is a lot in the
greenhouse.
greenhouse. Okay.
So, it's more of a tourist place, I think. It has an all right menu, a good location.
This is the one just down on the canal.
The one beside Grand Hotel,
Yeah.
the one all the celebrities go to because
yeah.
they're in the Grand
The
Hotel.
original
Yeah.
location.
Yeah, yeah. I don't go there that often to really make a solid.
Honestly, me either. Like the last few times I've been in there, I've looked at their menu, and
Yeah.
there hasn't been anything that I really particularly
Yeah,
like.
it
So I
was-
don't go often
yeah,
enough, because
I
I
get
know I'm
that
not
as well,
more
it's-
than likely I'm not going to get something in there. I'm going to smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you said, it's more of a tourist spot.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Living here and paying those prices is a wee bit difficult sometimes.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that 100%.
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
Please, because
Yeah.
we're blazing a lot more than
Yeah.
like if you're
100%.
going
Yeah,
over
and we
on
haven't saved up
holidays.
€600 to spend in 2 days.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
it,
We don't have a
You
week
know,
budget, so it's like we're
yeah.
just spending
And-
our money.
And again, them people smoke a gram or two on their trip. We smoke 5 or 6 a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
maybe
it's-
more.
Yeah, so it's a big difference. Like we're smoking more in a day than they're smoking the whole weekend over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they can afford to go a bit
Local
crazy.
menu.
Yeah,
Local
you know.
menu.
Yeah, you just get it
But,
going.
Should be. Oh,
it
you're
would be
from
great.
here?
Yeah, like a little card, a locals card.
Yeah, a locals card,
All
yeah.
it is the 1 and 2 euros. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Especially if, like, a lot of the people that are as well are like Horeca workers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
if your
definitely.
1
Yeah.
gram was more than their hour wages, that's mental.
yeah,
You know
no,
what I
100%. Yeah,
Isn't
no,
it?
definitely. No, it
Yeah,
would be
it should
nice if
be
you
on
looked after the
some-
locals a
yeah.
bit more. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
Yeah.
it, exactly. Like a 16-year-old a gram strain
You know what I mean? Yeah.
is a lot more than an hour's work for someone.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
what minimum
Two
wage
maybe
is like
for that
what?
there to
Is
buy that
minimum wage
one gram.
€12.50,
And it won't take an hour to
€13 or
smoke
something,
it,
so
you
No,
know.
no.
You haven't even
no.
bought a pack of papers or your
No.
tobacco.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing else.
3 hours just to have a fucking joint.
It took you longer to pay for it than it did to smoke it. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So on
Oh,
that point, like I would be a wee bit negative for me. But
Yeah.
as a tourist spot, they're very popular.
Yeah.
They're very busy.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
get multiple locations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
have,
always see.
they have the wall
what's
full of all
going
the
in.
celebrities, so
Yeah.
people
You
like
know,
to see
yeah.
that
See,
stuff.
See, that's
as
the
well.
thing. People, tourists go there because they think, oh,
Maybe
like,
I
I
might
might
eat-
see
yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
You never know who's gonna be
There's a
there.
few seats
Yeah.
outside with a nice enough view, not a big enough terrace, but enough.
No,
for
but
Enough
enough
to
to
have
have a
a
sunny
little-
day,
yeah.
have a nice joint in the
no,
sun.
yeah, no, it is a
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
spot to sit
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, terrace is always a win.
And you don't always have
Always.
to buy their
Yeah,
weed.
I'm an
If you go in
outdoors
and you can
smoker.
buy a drink and you can smoke
Are they
a
all right
joint.
that way?
Some of them can be.
Yeah, yeah,
I found
nice.
that, yeah.
I know they only got a refurb there like 2-3 years ago. It looks
Yeah,
well
yeah,
inside
yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
They've only got the one shop now because the other ones became
the other
cookies and
ones-
Cookies and then the Strain Hunters.
Strain
They named the
Hunters.
other
Strain
one.
Hunters,
Yeah.
Oh no, they have the second shop in Waterloo.
They do. Yes, it's still there.
I
Right
haven't
on the
been
corner.
to that one in a long time.
Me
but,
either. I say
yeah.
a few years. I haven't been to that one.
You're
In.
right, yeah.
Um,
I think it got refurbed recently too.
They
Oh,
did
yeah.
them all a while
Yeah.
ago. I
oh,
think.
I seen photos.
Yeah.
It
I
looks
think
very
they did
well
them all like
inside.
one after another
Yeah.
sort of way. Yeah.
I think I did see photos. It has couches and all out the back of them, right?
Yeah.
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 Remember somebody showed me a photo and I go, where the fuck is that? And then, because I know the interior of most coffee shops, even if you change it, I'm still going to recognise
yeah.
the
You know the
layout.
layout,
Yeah.
the
I'm
shape
like,
of
I don't
it.
recognise this. And then I flick it through. I was like, it's the other green place, or the greenhouse.
Yeah.
No wonder I didn't know it.
But yeah, no, that location was was alright because the weed bar was at the back. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then you
Yeah.
you really walk in and the bar was right there. So
Yeah.
you really walk in and just sit down, order a drink,
Oh,
and
yeah.
blaze up your own stuff.
It's kind of like damp drink. You go
Yeah.
in there and
Yes.
it's just you have to
Yeah.
go all the way to the back
Yeah.
if you want to buy
Yeah.
weed.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Some shops,
though.
they catch you at the front. It's like, oh, sorry, you have to buy something
Like
here.
my shop.
Yeah.
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 It
Like
is,
Bahira.
and it's
Yeah,
kind
that's it. You need to buy a drink or some weed or whatever,
Yeah.
like, and
Yeah.
it's.
And then I think it breaks up the community a bit more. Whereas if like every day you want to come in and have a chill joint and you have to spend
Yeah.
20 quid
Yeah,
every
no,
day.
it's
Yes, it's
It's
Yeah.
harder
It's
to
not-
do that.
that's
Yeah.
another thing.
Whereas if you can pop in and see the same faces, it's easier to make the connections, the
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
But even if
Buy your juice or whatever.
If,
have
there-
a
Yeah.
if there
sat
was
or-
something like a local card that got discounts, even if they'll just got you into shops without buying,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
yeah,
that
like-
would be an
like-
advantage
exactly.
for people.
they're
that
like,
live
oh,
here for
you're a local
Yeah.
or you're working.
Yeah,
in
sit
this
down
or
and have a
whatever.
joint.
Go ahead, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because there's that much tourists going through. Look after the handful of fucking locals that do
Yeah.
come through. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because
That's a shame.
locals would try more places if they weren't pressured into buying stuff.
Yeah,
and all
that's
this.
it. If they were able to kind of go into the more places and check
Yeah,
out
check it
before
out
they
before,
could,
yeah.
they were forced to buy something,
Yeah,
like you
that's
say,
it.
like they would,
Before you're
more
even
shops
through the
would
door.
have
Yeah.
different people visiting them, so they would.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, greenhouse would be smokable.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
think smokable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
could go in, chill for a little bit, and have a joint, but I don't think I could
Yeah,
spend
but
too
it
long in
wouldn't
there.
be-
You know.
It wouldn't be somewhere I would go out of my way to
No,
I'll go
definitely.
there and have a
like,
joint.
No.
like if I'm looking to buy weed, I wouldn't even come to my head.
No,
like, you know,
me
I don't know,
either.
like,
No, me either.
So yeah, our first smokable.
There we
Yeah,
go.
fuck it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right?
This is where the haters come in.
So we're gonna get all the comments.
Smokable's
How
so
dare
good.
you?
Everybody has their own
But
opinions.
that's it,
Fuck you
exactly.
guys.
No.